Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are doing awesome. This is the part 2 of our, or I would say the second video of our SignalR playlist. So, in the last video, we learned how to set up your SignalR and how to send your first message, and that is a public broadcast and that is for everyone. But what if you want to send like a message to a specified user or into a group? So that's where your SignalR broadcast patterns come into the picture. So in this video, we'll see all the patterns how we can send the messages to the dedicated user or in the group, and we can broadcast. So all the patterns will cover in this video. So let me quickly share my screen and see you there. Hey everyone, what's up? I hope my screen is visible and I'm audible. So hey, want to say quick check. So just give me a sec, let me open the project where we were on the SignalR playground. We were on the SignalR playground, and also I have to like fix the screen ratio as well. We can go with the 190 cross 180. Keep changes. And this is just right away here, this is here, apply, cool, and here we can just and where is my code editor? It's right here. Cool, I hope you can see my screen. Perfect. So cool, it's visible and it's recording. Perfect. So in the last video we learned this how to set up this basic stuff for the backend, and this was our front end. Okay, so in this video we'll see all the patterns, but before that let me quickly remove this. Now we do not need this hub. Actually, what we'll do, we'll create one directory here. So let me go inside your SignalR playground and let me quickly create a directory with the name hubs, and inside that hubs we will create what was the file name? We can just give it as notification hub. We can give here notification hub.cs. Let me quickly check the typo. Notification hub.cs. Cool. So I already have code here for the hub. Cool. So I think we can just remove this. We don't need this right now. So and this was getting our notification hub, but here we have to define this, and this should be, we have to define the namespace signal playground.hubs, and we have to use this here using signal playground.hubs, and our error is gone. So now we can quickly navigate to the school. So here, like, this was broadcast to everyone we saw in the last video. So like send to all, Clients.All, send a sync, send only to the caller, send only to the caller, Clients.Caller, like who is calling, just only send to them. Okay, then we have send to everyone except the caller. So like if I am the caller, I am sending the message, it will send to everyone like others, but this message will not be sent to the sender or the caller. Cool. Send to a specific connection. Here we'll pass the connection ID, and if you wanna send that message to the particular connection ID, like if I have joined with a client and I have some specific ID, and I just want to send to dedicated that user or the ID. That could be your private. Okay, so we can just although we are sending to the same channel, but it is private, we are only sending to the connection ID. As you can see, before send a sync, we are passing the connection ID, and this client takes your connection ID, and what it does, get a proxy that can be used to invoke methods on a single client connected to hub and receive results. Cool. Then we have groups here. So get a I client that can be used to invoke methods on all connection in the specified group. So here we are passing the group name and the message. So inside that group we'll send this message. Cool. Then we have send to user. Again we can take the user ID, and again here I'm not sure, like I haven't tried this, but this is something, or I would say associated with your some sort of authentication as well, but I'm not sure. I'll cross check this. Okay, and next we have join group. If I want to join some dedicated group, then we have like groups dot add to groups, and here we have to pass the connection ID and the group name that you want to join. And this connection ID is basically it's from our context, like we have to pass the connection ID, group name, and the cancellation token. Same for the leave group, so we have to call this remove from group async, and this would be our await because we are calling your async method, and this is your group name, and this is your connection ID for which you wanna like leave the group. Cool. So we do not need to change so many things in the backend. We have to just define everything inside our hub. So here inside our notification hub we have defined these many methods. Don't worry if you are not understanding like what's going on here. So same way so we'll understand with like when we'll integrate the UI, and we'll see with the help of example. Cool. So just be with me here as of now. Okay, so we also have the UI code. Let me take that, and let me quickly go inside this. I'm just pasting this code to save some time. If I write the every line or the every piece of code, then it will take too much time. So make sure just saving the time, because although I will also write the same code, so why don't just save the time? I think we should save the time, so that's why. So our video will be shorter in the length. So let me quickly first clean this, and we can, oh no, I have to go inside the playground as well. Yeah, let me clean this, let me quickly build this, and now we are ready to run our code. Cool. Now we'll simply do .NET run. Okay, it is running here. Boom. As you can see here, should we use the dark mode? Let me check. Oh, maza nahi aa raha. Okay, so let's skip it into the light mode, and we'll take this URL and we'll open one more client here. Cool. So this is our edge, and this is our Brave. We have two different clients, but why I am not getting the connection ID? I think I have to get the connection ID. From where I can get the connection ID? Just give me a sec. Cool, we have to make few changes here in our code. Let me go back here. We'll go to our hub. Where is our hub? Do we have any execute async? No, we have to write one more method here, like on connected, because we have to parse the connection ID. Cool, so on connect async, this will be our code, and we need one connection ID. So here in the front end we have to change. I'll go here, no, but I'll paste this piece of code here and let me format this document. So like here we have added your on connected async, your receive connection ID. So here what we'll do, like on receive connection ID, what we'll do, we'll just send to the, like where am I, we are just sending to the caller. Okay, and on connected async, and here inside your HTML now we are just subscribing to one for your connection ID, and we are just pushing that connection ID. Okay, and second is our on receive notification, what we have subscribed, and here we have the receive notification for rest of cool this channel. And now let me again check if we are good with this or not. It's up. Cool, now we have the connection ID. Okay, and on each refresh it will change. So let's verify. Hello, I am Edge. Send to all. Hi, I am Brave. Send to caller. This should be sent only to this caller. You said hi, I am Brave. I am Brave. Others. Except sender others. Others को भेजा उसने. Someone said hi, I am Brave. Others. Now you might be thinking what could be these possible scenarios, like when I have to inform others but not myself. Suppose you are you have just joined a Google Colab or something like that, or any room. So you will inform everybody, or it will just show a pop-up like he has joined or anonymous has joined, but it's not for you, it's for others. Okay, so send to caller could be a notification, it's a public announcement for everyone, and you know like what methods it is invoking. As you can see here, for each of the button, as you can see here, let me minimize this. Send to all, we are calling send to all method, and inside send to all we are invoking send to all. Send to caller, we are invoking send to caller, and inside each of that we have specified our dedicated or corresponding method. Send to others, send to caller, and send to all. Okay, so let's verify the rest of the methods as well. Connection ID. Okay, I wanna use this. This is my connection ID. In the message, hey Brave, I got your connection ID. This is private message, like you will get and subscribe to this user topic with this dedicated ID. You will send. Same way you can take this ID as well, and you can paste here. You can say, hey Edge, I am Brave. Cool. Now groups. So suppose group name, first I have to join the group. Suppose I have GTS. Hi everyone, let me first join the group. I have joined. He would also like to join GTS group. Cool. Let me send. Hey GTs, I am brave. देखा, यहाँ भी आ गया, यहाँ भी आ गया. मैंने ज्वाइन किया है क्योंकि वो ग्रुप. भाई मैं ज्वाइन नहीं करूँगा, मैं सेंड कैसे करूँगा? If I have joined, if I haven't joined someone's WhatsApp group, then how I'll be able to send a message? If I leave that group, I left. Okay, so once I left the group, but still I want to send the message, I can send the message, because if we see inside our backend code, so like when we are sending to the group, we are just taking the group name and we are parsing the group name and we are sending the message. We will able to send the message, but we will not see that messages inside our group or inside our bucket, because we are no longer the part of a group. We have left the group. But if we'll try to send the messages from the left side in the Edge browser, we'll able to see the messages here, because we are the part of GT's group. We haven't left from the Edge, but we have left from the your Brave. So we can send the messages, because on the backend we are calling the send to group method, which takes only one your group name and the message. Okay, so this was for your broadcasting consoles. And have I missed anything here? See, the main core logic was this backend broadcast patterns. Okay, but like your UI, I would say, where this is just a simple JavaScript code. Yeah, you can easily understand. We are just making the functions, and it's very easy to call the functions. Yeah, dot invoke, pass the function name, and whatever message. और ये छोटी छोटी चीज़ें, मैसेज को ऐसे लेना या डिफाइन करके उसमें एक वेरिएबल में लेके उससे पार्स करना, बहुत छोटी सी चीज़ है. यूआई पे मैं उतना ध्यान नहीं दे रहा हूँ, बट बैकएंड, this hub we have to define very carefully, because if we'll change anything here, it will lead to change into your front end as well. Cool. So that was for all about your broadcast patterns. But in the next video we'll see, like we'll clean our code. We'll now, like we have just separated our hub, we'll define our hub, we'll use our we will use our API, we'll use controller, and we'll use or implement the dependency injection there. In a nutshell, we'll create the complete enterprise platform or the real system environment for our application. We'll define all the layers, we'll use DI, and we'll send a message to the front end. So that we'll see in the next video. That was all about for this video. If you found this video helpful or useful, then don't forget to like, subscribe or share. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. Bye bye.